Welcome back to Across the Mythos. I'm your host, Theologos, and today we're unraveling the threads of fate and prophecy in Greek mythology. From the mysterious Moirai, the weavers of destiny, to the eternal tension between free will and the divine plan, this episode explores how the ancients understood the inevitability of fate. Join me as we delve into the profound power of prophecy and its role in shaping mythic tales. In the rich tapestry of Greek mythology, the concepts of fate and prophecy play a pivotal role, weaving together the destinies of gods and mortals alike. At the heart of this intricate web are the Fates, known as the Moirai, who personify the inescapable threads of destiny. These three sisters, Clotho, Lachesis, and Atropos, each hold a unique responsibility. Clotho spins the thread of life, Lachesis measures its length, and Atropos ultimately cuts it, signifying death. Their influence is profound as they dictate the course of human lives, often leaving individuals grappling with the question of free will versus predestined fate. As we delve into this fascinating topic, we invite you to ponder the age-old tension between human agency and divine plans. Greek myths are not just tales of gods and heroes. They are reflections of our own struggles with control over our lives. How much of our fate is truly in our hands, and how much is preordained by forces beyond our understanding? By exploring the narratives surrounding fate and prophecy, we can gain deeper insights into the human condition. These stories challenge us to consider our choices and the consequences that follow, all while reminding us that, in the grand scheme of things, some elements of our lives may be beyond our control. Join us as we unravel the complexities of fate and prophecy in Greek mythology and discover how these themes resonate with our own experiences today. In Greek mythology, the Fates, or Moirai, are three powerful sisters who embody the concept of destiny. Their names are Clotho, Lachesis, and Atropos, and together they weave the intricate tapestry of life, determining the fate of every individual. Clotho, the youngest sister, is responsible for spinning the thread of life, symbolizing the beginning of existence. With each twist and turn of her spindle, she brings new lives into the world, setting the stage for the stories that will unfold. Next is Lachesis, who measures the length of the thread. Her role is crucial, as she decides how long each life will last, determining the span of experiences and challenges that a person will face. This measurement is not arbitrary. It reflects the unique journey each individual must undertake, filled with both triumphs and tribulations. Finally, there is Atropos, the eldest sister, who wields the shears that cut the thread, marking the end of life. Her action signifies the inevitability of death, a reminder that all lives, no matter how grand or humble, must eventually come to a close. The significance of the Fates in Greek mythology cannot be overstated. They represent the delicate balance between free will and predestination, reminding us that while we may strive to shape our own destinies, there are forces at play that are beyond our control. Understanding the Fates helps us appreciate the complexities of life and the intertwined nature of our choices and the paths laid out for us. In Greek mythology, destiny is often viewed as a predetermined path that each individual must follow, shaped by the divine forces of the universe. This concept, known as Moira, signifies a fixed fate that is inescapable, regardless of one's actions or desires. Unlike modern interpretations of destiny that may allow for personal agency, the Greek understanding emphasizes the inevitability of fate, suggesting that certain events are destined to occur no matter what choices are made. The perception of destiny as unchangeable is deeply rooted in many myths. For instance, the story of Oedipus illustrates this concept vividly. Despite his parents' attempts to avoid the prophecy that their son would kill his father and marry his mother, Oedipus ultimately fulfills this fate. His journey, marked by a series of choices, only serves to bring him closer to the predetermined outcome, highlighting the futility of trying to escape one's destiny. Another poignant example is the tale of Achilles, whose mother Thetis tried to protect him from his foretold death in the Trojan War. Despite her efforts to hide him, Achilles' fate was sealed, and he ultimately met his end on the battlefield. These myths serve as powerful reminders that in the Greek worldview, destiny is not merely a suggestion, but a binding force that shapes the lives of both mortals and gods alike, reinforcing the idea that some aspects of life are beyond human control. In Greek mythology, the tension between free will and divine plan creates a rich narrative landscape where characters grapple with their fates while attempting to assert their own choices. This struggle is a central theme in many myths, illustrating the complex interplay between human agency and the predetermined paths laid out by the fates. One of the most compelling examples is the story of Prometheus, who defies the will of Zeus by stealing fire for humanity. While Prometheus exercises his free will to challenge the divine order, he ultimately faces severe consequences for his actions, showcasing how individual choices can lead to tragic outcomes. His rebellion highlights the limits of free will when confronted with the overarching power of the gods. Similarly, the tale of Cassandra presents another poignant conflict. Gifted with the ability to foresee the future, Cassandra is cursed to never be believed. Despite her attempts to warn the Trojans about the impending doom of the wooden horse, her warnings go unheeded. Here, we see a character trapped between her knowledge of fate and her inability to change the course of events, emphasizing the struggle between personal agency and the divine plan. These myths illustrate that while characters may strive to assert their free will, they often find themselves ensnared by the threads of destiny woven by the fates. This ongoing conflict serves as a reminder of the limitations of human choice in the face of a predetermined universe, prompting us to reflect on our own lives and the forces that shape our destinies. In Greek mythology, prophecies serve as powerful tools that shape the destinies of characters, often dictating the course of their lives in profound ways. Delivered by oracles, seers, or divine beings, these prophetic messages are laden with significance, often foretelling events that are destined to unfold. The most famous oracle, the Oracle of Delphi, was revered for its cryptic messages, which guided both mortals and gods in their decisions, underscoring the belief that the future is both known and inevitable. One of the most notable prophecies is the one given to King Laius of Thebes, which foretold that he would be killed by his own son. In a desperate attempt to avoid this fate, Laius abandoned his newborn son, Oedipus, only to have the prophecy come true years later when Oedipus unknowingly killed him. This tragic outcome illustrates how attempts to evade prophecy can lead to its fulfillment, reinforcing the idea that fate is inescapable. Another significant prophecy is that of Achilles, who was foretold to either live a long, uneventful life or achieve eternal glory at the cost of an early death. His choice to pursue glory in the Trojan War ultimately leads to his demise, highlighting the complex relationship between prophecy and fate. In these myths, prophecies act as catalysts for action, driving characters toward their destinies while simultaneously illustrating the intricate dance between foreknowledge and the inevitability of fate. Through these narratives, we see how prophecies not only predict the future, but also shape the very essence of human experience. To truly understand the themes of fate and prophecy in Greek mythology, we can examine key myths such as those of Oedipus and Achilles. These stories vividly illustrate the complex interplay between predetermined destinies and the exercise of free will, offering profound lessons about human existence. The myth of Oedipus is perhaps the most iconic example. Foretold by a prophecy that he would kill his father and marry his mother, Oedipus's parents took drastic measures to prevent this fate. However, their attempts only set the stage for the prophecy to unfold. Oedipus, unaware of his true lineage, ultimately fulfills the prophecy through a series of choices that seem to be his own. This tragic tale underscores the idea that while individuals may strive to exercise free will, they are often ensnared by the very fates they seek to avoid. The lesson here is that some destinies are inescapable, and attempts to alter them can lead to unintended consequences. Similarly, the story of Achilles highlights the tension between fate and choice. Given the choice between a long, uneventful life or a short life filled with glory, Achilles chooses the latter, ultimately leading to his early death in the Trojan War. This myth teaches us about the weight of our choices and the sacrifices that come with the pursuit of greatness. Both myths serve as powerful reminders that while we may have the ability to make choices, the threads of fate are often woven into the fabric of our lives, guiding us toward outcomes that may be beyond our control. The themes of fate and prophecy in Greek mythology have profoundly influenced culture and literature throughout history, shaping modern storytelling in various ways. These ancient narratives explore the complexities of human existence, the struggle for agency, and the inevitability of destiny, resonating with audiences across generations. In contemporary culture, the relevance of fate and prophecy remains strong. Many modern stories continue to grapple with the tension between free will and predetermined outcomes, reflecting our ongoing fascination with the idea that our lives may be guided by forces beyond our control. This theme is particularly evident in genres such as fantasy and science fiction, where characters often confront prophecies or destinies that challenge their choices. One notable example is the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling, which features the prophecy surrounding Harry and Voldemort. This prophecy drives much of the plot, illustrating how characters navigate their fates while grappling with the implications of their choices. Similarly, in the Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan, the protagonist faces various prophecies that dictate his journey, echoing the ancient Greek tradition of oracles and fate. Moreover, films like The Matrix and Inception delve into the philosophical questions surrounding fate and free will, inviting viewers to ponder the nature of reality and choice. These modern works demonstrate that the themes of fate and prophecy, rooted in Greek mythology, continue to inspire and challenge our understanding of life, destiny, and the human experience. Through these narratives, we are reminded that the struggle between fate and free will is a timeless aspect of storytelling that resonates deeply with our own lives. In this exploration of fate and prophecy in Greek mythology, we've delved into the intricate roles of the fates, Clotho, Lachesis, and Atropos, who weave the threads of destiny for both mortals and gods. We examined how these themes manifest in powerful myths, such as those of Oedipus and Achilles, illustrating the tension between free will and predetermined outcomes. These stories remind us that while we may strive to shape our own paths, certain aspects of our lives may be beyond our control, highlighting the complex interplay between choice and fate. As we reflect on these timeless narratives, it's essential to consider how they resonate with our own experiences. How do we navigate the balance between exercising our free will and accepting the destinies that seem to be laid out for us? This ongoing struggle is a fundamental part of the human condition, encouraging us to think critically about our choices and their consequences. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Greek mythology and the themes of fate and prophecy, we invite you to subscribe to our channel for more engaging content. Don't forget to like and share this video with friends who might also appreciate these fascinating stories. Together, let's continue exploring the rich tapestry of mythology and its relevance in our lives today. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Until then, I'm Theologos, and this is Across the Mythos. Remember, the greatest stories are the ones that connect us all.